This DVD will explain what you need to know about candling. It covers what is candling, why it's important, what to look for, and the sorts of candling equipment you might come into contact with. Let's get started. Australia loves its eggs. Our industry has a reputation for providing the highest quality product for the consumer. To keep this reputation and grow our industry, getting processes right is critical. Candling is no exception. This DVD is for the egg industry to provide the tools and knowledge to train their staff in this important skill. Having highly skilled staff in every aspect is a safeguard for every business, and egg candling is just one facet in the whole of chain in egg production. Egg candling training is important as it is a highly skilled role. It is not as easy as it looks. There's a lot more to it. The training combination of both this DVD and poster offers an egg business the ability to not only train new staff, but to upskill existing staff and to offer handover knowledge when staff leave or retire. Candling is a technique that uses light to find defects in eggs. You may work somewhere where there is an automatic process as well as an operator, or you might work somewhere where candling is performed manually. When working on a grading floor or in an egg candling booth, management and staff need to ensure they have appropriate sanitised programs in place, such as washing hands before every egg candling rotation. Along with this, they need to wear clothing suitable for the task, giving special consideration to closed-in footwear, tying back and covering hair. You can see here the concentration required by an egg candler, and hence regular rotation in the candling booth is necessary. Defects identified by candling grade eggs according to how they should be used. Egg candling can identify eggs to be segregated as premium egg for consumption, eggs with external defects but intact membrane that can go to egg processing. These are used in products such as pasteurised egg pulp, egg powder, egg yolk powder, or egg white powder. And lastly, they can be categorised as dirty, cracked, or leaker eggs that are discarded from the grade. As an egg candler, it's your job to identify these. Candling is important. It finds defects in eggs, it grades eggs according to how they should be used. All egg businesses should be undertaking candling as part of their normal production practice if they produce eggs for consumption.
Candling is a very important part of the process, removing eggs that consumers don't want or shouldn't have because they might be unsafe from a food safety perspective is critical. It's critical to the reputation of our business, and obviously we don't want to see the industry suffer as a result of eggs that shouldn't be in the marketplace getting there.
Consider the impact on your business or employer and how significant this could be if unsafe product leaves your facility. Damage to a reputation, a livelihood, and the egg industry image as a whole could be significantly impacted if any egg business receives bad publicity. Egg candling is a safeguard for your business, for your job security and your financial security. Whether it's a very large organisation making use of automatic candling or a small organisation that deploys manual candling, it's all critical. The Green team have many checkpoints in the quality assurance program of their business. They have manual candling in place right up to the closing of each carton. They manually undertake this activity as the final quality check for any reject or broken eggs in every carton of green eggs sold. That's their customer guarantee. Egg candlers with many years of experience have insight into the process.
If we can eliminate as much of the damage before it leaves the candling booth, then we can limit any faults that go into the cartons of eggs.
Egg candling is important for quality control, to provide a safe food source, to meet customer expectation, to promote the integrity of the egg industry, to protect the business, both reputation and financial. Egg candling is important as it gives and maintains consumer confidence in the product.
So when you're in the candling, what you need to do is get yourself in the best position, a comfortable position where you can see the whole of the candling bay, and you don't focus on one area. You look at it as a big picture, and that's using your background glass as well, so that you can see the other end of the eggs. If you try and focus on one area, you miss everything else around. So you've got to use your peripheral vision and get a good solid look at the whole bay. Too many people sort of focus on one area and they miss a lot. And it's not as easy as what it might look, especially if you've got to candle the whole lot and if you're looking for internal defects as well. Well, we've got some, the obvious leakers and cracks. That's an obvious leaker that goes in the bucket, so that's no good for anything. And then your obvious cracks, they go into their designated crack lane or pallets, depending on the processing plant. And they actually go off to be pulped and pasteurised for pulp, so they're not thrown out. The only ones that are actually thrown out are the leakers. So they're all still useful. There's still money to be made out of cracked eggs. Other ones that are a bit harder to define, whether they're a crack or not, are ones with hairlines on them. To the naked eye, that probably looks fine. But if you give it a little bit of a squeeze from head to toe, a crack will appear through there. And that all comes with experience of candling. You'll also get misshaped eggs, and they need to be pulled out in the candling, because if they go through on your weight lines, they can drop out and make a mess elsewhere. There's probably nothing at all wrong with the egg itself, but because it's out of shape and it doesn't look right when you put it in a carton with the others.
As you can see by candling, this egg has a slight mark, but the shell is not broken. This is a good egg. Some eggs have pigment or freckles on their shell. If the shell is intact, this is also a good egg. Eggs that should be removed from grade are dirty eggs, leakers, eggs with internal defects such as blood or meat spots, cracked eggs, and eggs with obvious external defects. Now let's look at the type of equipment we can use to help us. Fully automated high-tech grading systems. These require minimal human input. With computerised technology that memorises every egg on the grader, eggs can be identified by sensors and selected for their use. They are checked for internal and external defects, then sorted into use as either eggs for consumption, egg product, or eggs to be discarded. Semi-automated. These can offer automatic sorting for leakers, and then eggs are moved along to manual candling processing. A fixed light box. A box fitted with light bulbs inside and 1 or 2 holes to candle the eggs. A portable light box, made of plumber's PVC piping and fitted with a light bulb inside. Or simply a handheld torch with a rubber cap fitted to nestle the egg. All of these methods are effective for egg candling. No matter what size enterprise you work for, there is a candling method that can be used by everybody. Now you have seen what egg candling is, why it's important, what you need to look for, and the tools that you can find to help you do it. The egg industry needs these skills. It relies on the skill of candlers to ensure that only premium safe eggs are on the retail shelves, being sold at farmers markets and being served in Australia's restaurants.